Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Chemistry Teacher class. Hope so you are fine and taking due care of yourself, and hope so you are enjoying nowadays these digital classes. Dear students, before going to start today's topic, let me again appeal you that we are still doing our study with the help of this virtual classroom. It means that it is still uncertain that when school is going to be reopened. But as you know that next month, in the month of September, our term 1 exam is going to be start. Date sheet is given, notified by government, HP board. So we will also provide you date sheet within 2-3 days. But before going to start, let me tell you the syllabus. The syllabus for your term 1 exam is chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 3. But in between, although because we are studying with the help of this virtual mode, still I am not sure that how many of you have done all the topics and how many of you understood all the topics. So for that purpose, before going to start revision, before going to start this examination for your question paper formation, I just want to request you all, you just have to send me your SWOT analysis. For that purpose, you just have to write one small, in a small page, you just have to make your SWOT, which is strength, weaknesses, opportunity and threat chart. Okay, what is this? S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunity, T for threat. This is called SWOT analysis. Okay, what is this SWOT analysis? Dear students, whenever we are going to prepare something for something, we should know what is our strength, we should know what is our weaknesses, we should know what are the opportunities. Those opportunities in our surrounding will help us to reduce our weakness, to increase our strength, to convert our weakness into strength. Okay, and what are the threats? Because of that, those opportunities will not allow us to change our weakness into strength. So this thing you should know. So you have to make a very simple, if I'll say, you will make a very simple chart in one double page. You will take double page. This is for SWOT analysis for your term 1 exam. Okay, you will make chart like this way. In which you can prepare your own SWOT. Individual, I want all the students should prepare this kind of SWOT chart. Just understand properly, then prepare it. Okay, and by today evening or tomorrow morning, you can send it to me on my personal WhatsApp. It is what? Here you can see the chapter name. Here it is your strength topic. Here your weak topic, or you can say doubts, in which you still facing doubt. Here you will write opportunity. Here you will write threats. Okay, opportunity mean what are the strategies that help us to change the weak topic into strength. Okay, and what are the threats? Threats are obviously that you are not coming to school. COVID-19 is threats. So for example, I'm going to take one, like we are talking about chapter 1. If my topic is chemical reaction and equation chapter, in which we know, if suppose your strength is definition of chemical reaction, displacement, double displacement, redox reaction, if you can learn definition type question, or you know the definition type question, or you know the types of chemical reactions. Okay, if you know the definition of rancidity, corrosion, rusting, if you know the definitions, meaning of this definition, that is your strength. Or suppose if you don't know the balancing type question, that you will write here, balancing type question. I forgot one thing. You will write your name here, you will write your section here, you will write your class here. Okay, obviously this is a SWOT analysis for chemistry, so you will write subject chemistry. Okay, you can make physics, bio also. So like this way, opportunity, if I'll tell you the opportunity is what now? Opportunity is conference call conference call, that is to remain same always. Opportunity is live class. Opportunity is doubt clearing sessions. Or opportunity is your own group. Okay, 5-6 students group are there. Maybe some of the students from your group, he know how to balance, so he can help you. Okay, then the threats will be like, if still you are not understanding, threats will be the upcoming you can say exam, or the time. It can be time, it can be as I said, COVID-19. But you don't have to write these two columns. You just make these two columns, strength and weakness. Like this we will make the chapter 2, acid, base and salt. Similar way you will make the chapter 3, metals and non-metals. Okay, so hope so you got. So after, when you will send me this chart, strength weakness chart, so from there I can see that these are the weakness, and I will take in revision first these point. After that, special videos I can prepare, and after that I try to remove your weak point, so that only strength is there. After that you come with full preparation in your exam, you will score high marks. Okay, so this is our strategy. So before going to start, I told you, now let's start today's topic. Dear students, although you know the system for the science, 2 days we have divided for each subject. Science subject is divided into 3 parts: physics, chemistry and bio. So out of 6 days we have to teach you 2 days. So Monday, Tuesday, as you are studying I think bio or physics, my turn is Wednesday, Thursday. So after, suppose Thursday, now challenge is there in front of me. After Thursday we are meeting next Wednesday. So maybe by that time in between you are forgetting the things, so I'm going to revise the things also. We are doing our chapter number 3. The name of chapter is metal and non-metal. It is very important, in which I simply divided metal and non-metal into 3 parts. First part is about the properties of metal and non-metal. Okay, first part is about the properties of metal and non-metal. Second part is about the occurrence of metals and non-metal. Third part is about the reaction between metals and non-metal, or you can say about metal non-metal. If I will talk about properties of metal and non-metal, you know very well properties are of 2 type: physical properties, chemical properties. If physical properties we did, that is we have done already. You can watch that video, although this is removed from the HP board syllabus, but still if we have done, so I'm going to revise this. Physical properties on the basis of hardness: metal are hard, non-metal are not hard. State, lustrous, malleability, ductility. What is the malleability, ductility definition? Malleability are that in which the after beating the metal can convert into thin sheet. Ductile, after beating the metal can convert into thin wire. Melting point, boiling point. Density, sonorous is when metal produce sound. Conductivity is metal are good conductor of heat and electricity, non-metals are not. And its nature, natures are metal electropositive, whereas non-metals are electronegative in nature. Okay, so on the basis of these 10 heading, we can differentiate metal and non-metal on the basis of physical and chemical properties, and it is very important. After this, chemical properties, so we are finding reaction of metals and non-metals. These are the metals: sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, aluminium. Carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur are non-metal. So we are doing a reaction. In chemical property we are doing reaction, the reaction of these metals with water. And now you should know how to make the reaction. Okay, you can practice this, how to prepare the reaction. So sodium will react with water. It will obviously give base first. It is producing hydroxide. This is the first hint. Whenever metal react with water, it produce hydroxide and give hydrogen gas also. Whenever metal react with acid, it is very important, hydrogen gas will produced with popping sound, with fizzing sound, and a salt will be given as an end product. And whenever metal react with oxygen, it will produce oxides, and these oxides are basic in nature, which is called metal oxides. And from here we can find ore, because maximum oxides are in the form of ore. Then when metal react with non-metal or non-metal react with metal, then each other it will form salt and water. Because of this salt and water, it is called neutralization reaction. Okay, and in the end we have one very important topic, that is amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric oxides are those oxides which show acidic as well as basic nature. Some of the metals oxide, they show acidic as well as basic. It means that they can react with acid and base also. For example, aluminum oxide and zinc oxide. So up to this, dear students, we have already done. Although yesterday's video was related to occurrence of metal and non-metal, so in occurrence in metal non-metal we found that elements are found everywhere in our surrounding. Most of the elements found in earth crust, most of the non-metals found in atmosphere, most of the metal found in earth crust. The metals, those found in earth crust, they can found in three form. They can found in free state. Free state mean independent है, अकेले है. और कौन से element होंगे? Those are least reactive. And it can found in medium reactive, where it is combined with carbonate and sulfate ore, whereas most reactive element they found always in combined state. Okay, so here we have studied the most abundancy also. Most abundant elements like oxygen is most abundant element and non-metal. Silicon is most abundant metalloid, whereas the aluminum is most abundant metal. After this reactivity series, today again one video I am going to share after this, that is related to reactivity series. Reactivity series mean if we know the reactivity series, like potassium is most reactive, sodium is that, like this way, gold is the least reactive. If you know this reactivity series, it means that you know how to extract the ore. If you don't know the reactivity series, we cannot extract the ore. So it means that reactivity series is important to understand the extraction of ore. Now what is the extraction word? Extract, alag karna. Okay, so here what we are doing, we are extracting a pure metal from its impurities from other elements. Okay, so that process is called metallurgy process. It is the process in which we are extracting the ore. Very simple. We can extract ore when we know concentration of ore, we know conversion of ore into metal oxide. Once we know the concentration, with the help of concentration we can know the conversion of ore. From there we can reduce the metal oxide into crude metal by reduction process. And when crude metal is not a pure metal, but it is a single metal. When then pure metal, if we want, we need to refine. Refine word, again and again we are going to treat it and make it fine. Okay, after doing this extraction, dear students, we need to do corrosion. Corrosion is what? When any oxygen or water react with metal, it means that it is combining with metal and changing the property of metal. It's called prevention of corrosion. Okay, it's called corrosion, and its factor are oxygen, its factor are water, its factor is condition, its factor is temperature. Okay, after that, how to prevent the corrosion? You have studied in junior classes also. लोहे को जंग लगने से कैसे बचाया जाता है? Those prevention factors we have to write here. You can write in your own word. Okay. In the end, after completing this, right now we reach here. In the end, we will do reaction between metal and non-metal, where we will find that when metal and non-metal will combine, it will combine with the help of a bond. Name of that bond is electrostatic. Electrostatic bond is why? Because it is creating positive and negative charge. Positive and negative charge are called electrons, statics, and it is also called ionic bond. Okay, so here we will study that how electron are sharing, how element combine, how metal combine with non-metal, these rules, their example and characteristics, which is very important. With the help of electron dot structure, we will explain. After that, in the end of the chapter, there is uses of metal and non-metal that we will do. Although there are some special definitions also. Suppose galvanization used in prevention of corrosion. Then we are going to galvanized zinc with iron. Then anodizing is for aluminum. Then aqua regia we have studied in acid also. When two acids we are going to react, HCl or HNO3 with the ratio 1:3. Okay, so these are the some of the definitions that can be asked in exam. So this is all about for this. Now in next video we are going to study about the extraction of ore. Okay.